Now, you may disagree with him. You may think he's a quack because you think this is the safest and most secure election in history, and many Americans do. That's fine. The problem is the lie to say that he encouraged any violence or even, I'll take it a step further, unlawfulness. The next claim that you can probably expect him to make, and Cheney just made that, but we have another clip, that Donald Trump encouraged people to attack the Capitol. That's the claim they are making.
Now we're going to hear it from the rioters themselves.
Is that a Skrillex hairdo?
Without objection, I include in the record a video presentation.
We were invited by the President of the United States!
Oh, well, he said
it. What really made me want to come was the fact that, I had supported Trump all that time. I did believe, that the election was being stolen. And Trump asked us to come.
He personally asked for us to come to D.C. that day. And I thought, for everything he's done for us.
Did he tell you to bring the helmet?
This is the only thing he's going to ask me.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol.
On Discord.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you recall President Trump mentioning going to the Capitol during his speech?
Oh, yeah. So that's one of my disappointments. He said he was going to go with us, that he was going to be there.
Yeah, I love that guy in the helmet. Donald Trump called me personally. He said, I want to see you in your stupid, retarded Starship Troopers helmet down at the Capitol. My day won't be complete until I see you in a leather retard helmet.
Take your bike helmet, paint it green.
Yes.
By the way,
I want every last Schwinn and Jaffa on your heads.
Where's your chin strap? Oh, good, you got it.
He invited you to a rally.
Yes.
He didn't invite you to break
That guy
the
got
law.
a mass email that was out saying, "Hey, rally for Donald Trump," and he's like, "Oh, well, you know what? I'm going to have this framed like it's a letter from the president."
Yeah, it's not really an invitation. It's just a rally you're allowed to go to.
Right. On public property.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, it's cute that you want to think you were invited.
It's very
Did you RSVP and it came back in the mail?
So they say Trump encouraged rioters. Okay, here's the truth that they will not present and will not be allowed to be presented. He clearly told the protesters to be peaceful. Here's one example.
We're going to walk down, and I'll be there with you. We're going to walk down. We're going to walk down anyone you want, but I think right here we're going to walk down to the Capitol.
The Capitol.
And we're going to cheer on our brave senators and congressmen and women. And we're probably not going to be cheering so much for some of them. Because you'll never take back our country with weakness. You have to show strength, and you have to be strong. We have come to demand that Congress do the right thing and only count the electors who have been lawfully slated. Lawfully slated. I know that everyone here will soon be marching over to the Capitol building to peacefully and patriotically make your voices heard. Today we will see whether Republicans stand strong for integrity.
So here's one thing. There's the things that we laugh about. He's actually being very careful there with that speech. He's like, and maybe not support all of them. Maybe, right? Maybe, could be. But then he says, lawfully slated, peacefully and he made sure to say, follow the law.
Yeah.
And he said, peacefully and patriotically. Now, you may disagree with him. You may think he's a quack because you think this is the safest and most secure election in history, and many Americans do. That's fine. The problem is the lie to say that he encouraged any violence or even, I'll take it a step further, unlawfulness.
Right. Or even that he wanted that to be the outcome. Because he's not trying to stage a coup. That wasn't the whole point of this. The whole point for Donald Trump was, in his opinion, laws were broken. States did not legally certify their slate of electors, and so therefore it needs to be sent back so it can be corrected so the law can be followed. That was his entire argument the entire time. Right? Because he still had the nuclear launch codes at that moment. If he wanted a coup, he could have done it.
I would never stage a coup. A coup is for doves. Or
they go cuckoo.
If it's Steve Bannon's wife, stage an oink.
Isn't that right, moo?
You want to move to decertify, right? And by the way, if these are rioters and insurrectionists, and it's 9/11 the sequel, they accomplished nothing. The election was certified that exact same day, to be clear.
I do remember the speech they gave before 9/11 that was like this, to peacefully fly the planes into the buildings.
Yes.
Patriotically.
Yes, patriotically.
Yeah, the QAnon jihadi, we all remember him.
Yeah, they were like, should we let this guy with paint and horns on the plane?
Yeah, he's totally fine.
No, it's fine. TSA just let him bring car batteries and wires.
That's how you know. That's actually a good point. That's how you know there was no coup, because when you're doing something unlawful, you typically try and disguise yourself like a terrorist.
Right.
Right. In this case, they were letting their freak flag fly because they weren't planning anything. This is the issue. It's something that got out of control, something that got out of hand for some people, a very, very small subset of people, to be clear. Okay.
Watch Louder with Crowder live, Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern.